The annoying influencer test. Often do you offer to promote people or their business instead of paying for the food, amenities, and services they give you? Never. If I just walked in expecting people to know who I was, that's weird.
I'm going to go with once or twice a year because we have done that.
What?
Promote people in their business instead of paying for the food, amenities, or services.
Do you get upset when people refuse to give you free stuff or to comp your bill in exchange for social media exposure? There's a lot of options ranging from I become furious and I'll leave them a bad review to like I don't get upset at all. People are allowed to say no, and that's kind of how I feel. Like maybe I'll click it might bother me a little bit, but I understand that not everyone will see it as a fair exchange. But it's a fair exchange. Yeah, I don't get upset at all. I think people are allowed to say no.
No, I don't get upset at all.
Have you ever recorded yourself doing a good deed? No, I don't do good deeds. I'm just kidding.
Not wrong.
I was just kidding.
Probably a few times.
You did?
Like in theory, like we were giving out meals to homeless people, and so I had to take pictures of like loading my car, and then we took pictures of like packing them and everything to post to social media. So.
But wasn't that for like a charity to bring attention to it?
Sure, but it's still.
Yeah, it's still, I guess, technically recording yourself doing a good deed, but it's to get exposure so other people will come help. It's not to just be like, haha, look at me, I'm helping. So it's not really the same thing.
Yeah.
Be totally honest. Do you edit and or add filters to your photos? I'm gonna say marginally because I edit the background of my photos.
Do you edit or add filters to photos? No.
Have you ever photoshopped yourself into a photo of a place you've never actually visited, changed your home decor to make it look like you were staying somewhere new, or otherwise lied to your followers about where you were or what you did that day? That is too much work.
Nope, I don't know how to do this.
Have you ever taken a picture in a situation that was incredibly dangerous just to get the views and likes?
According to your mom, yeah.
Yeah, I'll say yes once because I went over top a waterfall and she thought I was gonna like fall into the abyss. She freaked out.
No, I don't like danger.
You're at a memorial/monument that honors a tragic time in history. Do you use the opportunity to take a selfie? No.
But first, let me take a selfie.
I'm choosing definitely not.
It's either only if the lighting is good or only if other people are taking selfies or no one is around.
When you're out with friends, family, or your significant other, are you mostly on your phone taking photos and or posting updates to your followers about where you were and what you're doing? I rarely do that because when I'm out with people, I completely forget that like social media exists, which is really annoying when we're trying to film YouTube videos, when we're out doing stuff.
I would say sometimes. Depends on who I am or who I'm with.
Have friends, family, romantic partners, or strangers ever complained about how much time and effort you spend on your influencer stuff? No, because I don't put enough time in.
She's not wrong about that one.
I need to do better.
Yeah, she does. No.
Do you have a fake account or several in which you respond to your own posts as a fan? I don't, but the answer is no. I would never do that. But like, I can see that working.
I used to do that.
My score is an 8. Dang, it's a long response. You're one of the good ones. You seem to be using your influencing powers honestly and with good intentions, at least most of the time. This test is just assuming you are an influencer, first of all. With all the backlash against influencers trying to get freebies and manipulating their photos, it's nice to see someone who is willing to be straightforward. If you were truthful when taking the test and not lying to yourself, then good on you. That being said, it's important for you to fully understand why you've chosen to become an influencer and what you hope to get out of it. Wanting fame is a common motivator, but it shouldn't be the only reason why you do it. A desire for status, which for some people is essentially just a glamorous cover-up for a desperate need for approval. They don't like influencers on this in this test. Could compel you to do rash things in order to get and keep that attention. Do a little research on people who are friends, family members, or romantic partners of influencers. It will give you insight into what it's like to be on the other side of it. You'll find that it's not all fun for them. The point is, it's not as fun for them. The point is, continue to use your influence for good and do it for the right reasons. I really don't have an influence, but thank you.
I got a 30.
Is it same as mine again?
Same as yours, yeah.
Oh my
A good employee test. Let's get started.
This one's gonna be fun for me.
A colleague you were very good friends with steals an expensive laptop from the office. Do you turn him or her in? Do you turn them in? No.
No, it's none of my business.
You booked a vacation months ago, but an important project at work isn't going as planned. Can we move forward without your expertise? Do you postpone your trip? Absolutely not.
No, because if they need me that bad, I should be having a raise. And they're probably not going to give me that.
A colleague with the exact same job title as you, but who has been with the company longer, is getting paid more than you. Would you confront your boss and demand a raise? Yes.
Yep. We're in the same position. We should be getting paid the same amount of money.
Your boss asks you to work on a Saturday, but you have plans to go out of town to visit friends. What do you do? Either tell my boss I have plans and that I'll work late on Monday, cancel my plans to go to work, tell my boss I have a family emergency and need to go out of town.
I would just tell him no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have to come up with an excuse. I'd be like, no, it's a Saturday.
Right. Like I'm not really sure why that's not an option. I'm just gonna go with tell my boss I have a family emergency and need to go out of town.
Because that's the only option that's like, hey, I'm not coming in.
Because the other one I'll work late on Monday.
No, I'm not gonna offer to work late because I couldn't work on a Saturday for you. Especially if you have normal like Monday through Friday.
Right.
I'm gonna have to tell my boss I have an emergency too, because normally I would just be like, no, sorry, it's Saturday and I have plans already.
The company you've been with for the past 5 years is going through tough times and you're asked to take a temporary 20% pay cut. What do? Leave the company and look for another job. The other options are take the pay cut or try to negotiate a smaller pay cut.
You want a big stretch? Oh, Joey's a good one. I would leave the company and look for another job. If you can afford to keep paying me, then you can't afford employees.
Your boss is out of town. Would you take extra long lunches? Even if the boss is in town.
Yeah.
Do you send personal emails from your work email address? Yes, because I'm an idiot.
No, because I know that they have the right to read that, and they don't need to be in my business.
Have you ever called in sick when you felt fine? I have not done that, but I just would skip and not call in sick.
No, please.
Yeah.
I've never called in sick when I felt fine, because also anxiety. I get anxiety to call out sick when I am sick, so.
Have you ever gotten drunk at lunch on a work day? Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that kind of expected of you when you were like at meetings with clients and stuff? Trying to
could
impress
be.
them? I've never gotten drunk at a lunch on a work day.
Have you ever used your computer to download porn? My computer?
I think they meant to say work computer.
Oh, it does say your company computer.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not an idiot.
I have never used my company.
Score is 20. I don't think I'm a very good employee. Work is not the main focus of your life, at least not your present job. Your pleasure takes priority over the good of the company, and you rarely hesitate to use less than honest tactics to get what you want, whether it's longer vacations, freebies from the office, or whatever else you can pilfer. This could be
You never answered a question saying you were going to steal. So they're just assuming you're going to steal.
Apparently. This could be a symptom of, which I would. This could be a symptom of...
like a sticky notes pad or something? Like,
I don't know. This could be a symptom of extreme unhappiness in your present position, or a way to fight back against what you see as unpleasant working conditions or an unfair boss. This one's my boss.
What have you stolen from me?
Don't you
My
worry.
dress?
Your heart. Oh.
Yeah, I have felt like a little.
That's right. Either way, you may want to consider looking for employment elsewhere, preferably with a company that appreciates your talents. If, however, your behavior is unprovoked and you're just being mean, then it's time to grow up and start acting like a professional, don't you think? No, I don't think. Otherwise, you could find yourself without a job. Well, that's kind of where we're at. And employees may be less inclined to hire someone who needs constant supervision. I don't need supervision.
I guess employees instead of employers.
It said employers.
I got 40.
Uh-oh.
That's surprising. I thought I'd get less than that, actually. You seem to be able to maintain a healthy balance between working and having fun. Untrue. Your job is fairly important to you. Untrue. But it's not the focus of your existence. You know when you need to de-stress and avoid pushing yourself to the brink of burnout, while your boss hopefully values your well-intentioned work ethic. No, none of them ever have. You may want to think about some of your answers on the test. You do sometimes resort to sneaky tactics to get what you want, such as longer vacation time or office supplies. No. Have you ever downloaded inappropriate material at work or tied one on at a workday lunch? No. If so, you should give a second thought to any behaviors that could undermine your reputation, or worse yet, get you fired. It just isn't worth the risk. That's not what like a explanation I was really expecting, because I don't know, that's just not what I was expecting. That was the 4 quizzes that we thought would be entertaining but weren't as entertaining, because I thought the like results would be a little bit funnier. But let us know if you liked it. We can take some more tests. Did you enjoy it?
No.
Okay. Maybe we should find some funnier ones next time.
Yeah.
Those aren't funny.
No.
But I thought they would be entertaining, I guess. But yeah, let us know in the comments if you liked this video or if you want to see other things. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video.